So the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus has been one of my favorite tablets under $200 for a while now. But recently OnePlus released their Pad Lite with 90Hz display, quad speakers and a massive 9340 mAh battery. Both tablets are around the same price, but which one should you actually buy? Let's find out. This video is not sponsored. I bought both tablets with my own money, and as always I'll have affiliate links below if you want to check the latest prices. Let's start with the design. Both tablets have solid build that feels more premium than you'd expect for the price. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus weighs around 490 grams, while OnePlus Pad Lite is slightly heavier at 530 grams. Actually, for me, OnePlus feels more premium, and also it's tiny bit smaller overall, and with the rounded corners, it feels thinner too. Galaxy A9 Plus comes in 3 colors: graphite, silver, and navy, while OnePlus comes in one color, arrow blue. Matte finish on both helps to hide fingerprints, but Samsung has more plasticky feel, while OnePlus feels sturdier in the hand. Both have USB-C ports and quad speakers, but Galaxy Tab keeps the headphone jack and microSD card slot, while the OnePlus Pad Lite removes both, which is a bit disappointing, especially if you like using wired headphones. There's cellular version of both, 5G for Samsung and LTE for OnePlus. The A9 Plus does not support S Pen from Samsung, but OnePlus supports stylus, but you have to buy it separately. Overall build quality is good on both, but OnePlus has slightly more premium look, while Samsung gives you headphone jack and expandable storage. And now for the display. And by the way, did you know that more than 95% of my viewers are not subscribed? So if you like this type of videos, subscribe for more. Both feature 11-inch panels with 90Hz refresh rate and 1200 over 1920 resolution. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus uses TFT LCD, while the OnePlus Pad Lite has IPS LCD panel. IPS displays generally offer better viewing angles and color accuracy compared to TFT, and you can actually feel it here too. Brightness-wise, Samsung goes up to around 450 to 500 nits, while OnePlus claims about 500 nits as well. Both are fine indoors, but not great under direct sunlight. But in everyday use, both displays look good. Scrolling is smooth, text is crisp enough, and colors are natural. I prefer OnePlus's display when it comes to watching content. Color reproduction is better, while Samsung's colors can sometimes feel a bit washed out, in comparison of course. In terms of speakers, both have quad speaker setup, and both sound surprisingly good for the price point. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus has louder, more spacious audio with slightly better clarity for voices. The OnePlus Pad Lite speakers sound loud, clear, and well balanced. The bass isn't very deep and it's more mid-heavy sound, but for tablet speaker it's pretty good. But because of more higher frequencies on Samsung, it feels louder. But I slightly prefer OnePlus's speakers. They sound more balanced to my ears. Both support Dolby Atmos and high-res audio depending on the app, and overall both are great for streaming and watching movies. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus runs on Snapdragon 695 5G, while OnePlus Pad Lite uses MediaTek Helio G100 processor. The Tab A9 Plus comes with 4 or 8 GB of RAM, while Pad Lite comes with 6 or 8 GB of RAM. And in terms of storage options, OnePlus comes with only 128 variant, while Samsung has 64, 128 and 256 GB variants. For everyday use, browsing, streaming, note-taking or watching videos, both perform really well. OnePlus Pad Lite feels surprisingly quick when navigating Oxygen OS. There's minimal delay between apps and scrolling is fluid. Samsung also handles general use well, but you might notice occasional lag or reloads, especially if you're using 4 GB RAM variant. For gaming, both handle light and medium titles like Asphalt Legends and PUBG Mobile just fine. Neither is meant for heavy gaming, and overall experience is really good on both. However, I did run into one issue on OnePlus Pad Lite: micro lags on YouTube playback. It's a small but noticeable lag that happens every few seconds. I tried everything. I even tried opening from Chrome browser, Opera browser, Brave browser, but nothing helped. It doesn't affect Netflix or Disney Plus, only YouTube. It seems to be a known issue on some OnePlus devices. Otherwise, performance feels smooth. OnePlus Pad Lite runs Android 15 with Oxygen OS 15, while Galaxy Tab A9 Plus runs Android 15 with One UI 7. OnePlus promises 2 years of Android updates and 3 years of security patches, while Samsung initially promised 3 years of Android updates and 4 years of security patches, though as of now, October 2025, Samsung likely has one major OS update left, so it will go up to Android 16, while OnePlus will go up to Android 17. Oxygen OS on OnePlus feels clean and lightweight, with no bloatware and runs well on the tablet. It also has dedicated kit space if you want your kids to use it as well, but on the other side, One UI includes DeX Lite mode, giving you a desktop-like interface if you want to connect your keyboard and mouse. Overall, both are stable and refined. It's a matter of preference which one you prefer. For me, on these tablets, Oxygen OS feels smoother because of the optimizations they made for the budget chipset, like reducing animations, and it feels lighter than One UI. I know you can turn off animations from developer options on Samsung, and I've done that of course, but I'm comparing out of the box experience. In terms of battery, OnePlus Pad Lite packs a massive 9340 mAh battery compared to Samsung's 7040 mAh. In real-world use, Pad Lite gives me around 9 to 10 hours screen on time easily, which is great. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus usually gets me 6 to 8 hours depending on use. Charging speeds are also better on OnePlus, 33-watt wire charging that takes around 1 hour and 45 minutes to go from 0 to 100, which is decent, but Samsung supports only 15-watt charging and neither include charger in the box, and also both lack wireless charging, but that's understandable in this price point. The cameras are basic on both. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus has an 8-megapixel rear camera and 5-megapixel front camera. The OnePlus Pad Lite has 5 megapixels on both sides. Both record 1080p up to 30 FPS videos. They're both fine for video calls or scanning documents, but that's about it. Neither is meant for photography, and that's completely fine for budget tablets. This is how the front-facing video looks on OnePlus Pad Lite, and you're also listening to internal microphones. I think for Zoom calls it's totally fine, but nothing more. And this is front-facing camera of Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, and you're also listening to internal microphones. This is how the rear camera looks on OnePlus Pad Lite, and I can see myself right now. Hopefully I'm in the frame. Okay, and this is rear camera of Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. And again, hopefully I'm in the frame, and let me know what you think in the comments. So pros for OnePlus: IPS display, 9340 mAh battery, 33-watt charging, Oxygen OS is clean and fluid, and the kit space for children. And cons: no headphone jack, no expandable storage, only 128GB storage version, and YouTube playback stutter. On Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, we have DeX Lite mode, headphone jack and micro SD card slot, Samsung's One UI experience, and Samsung's ecosystem. And cons for Samsung: slower charging, smaller battery, a bit slower UI, TFT display, and only one major update left. So, which one to go for? Well, if your priority is battery life, IPS display, and lighter software, go with OnePlus Pad Lite. But if you prefer speakers that sound louder, Samsung DeX Lite, and Samsung's software ecosystem, then Tab A9 Plus is still one of the safest choices under $200. For the price, both deliver excellent value. It just depends on what you prioritize more. But if you're planning on watching a lot of YouTube, I simply cannot recommend OnePlus Pad Lite. Which one would you go for, Samsung or OnePlus? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more.